welcome to another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. How are you today?
I'm well. Been a good day.
It's been a really good day. We did a fairly long walk this morning. Did a different direction than we usually do. And
Well, I've done it before. I've done that before.
well, not us together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, very good walk. Heart was beating really well. I got kind of woozy on that suspension bridge.
I thought I told you about the suspension bridge, but
No.
obviously I have not.
No. So I'm not. And as a child, I could go over bridges and not have any issues. But just looking over, I think when you were on my right side, I was okay. But when you jumped over to my left side, when that guy was coming, I was like, "Oh Lord, am I gonna fall over?"
Because I put you close to the edge.
To the edge, yes. So that made my heart flutter a little bit, but I got through it.
Yeah.
Down the bridge and back across the bridge. Back across the bridge was much better, but good walk.
Yeah.
We got out early and
Left about 7 in the morning, 7:15.
we did so much. We do so much on the weekends before anybody really gets up.
Because we were back in the house because the football game, the Steelers game, came on at 9:30.
And we went home about 8:30.
Yeah, so I got to watch that. Fell asleep on it though, because
A little snoring.
Yeah. The walk.
I stayed up because I need to get my soup together and what else? Oh, I made the cheese bread.
Yes, you did.
I made the 5-ingredient cheese bread, so that was pretty good as well. So very, very eventful morning, but it was productive and we enjoyed ourselves. So had this teenager at the NBA YoungBoy concert beat up this man, Thomas Schlang, 66. He doesn't even remember much about the incident, and this was at the T-Mobile Arena on the 22nd. And it's crazy, like, this kid was under 15. Why would you beat up a 66-year-old man?
He was embarrassed about something because he was asked to move from the seat. So either he knew he was in the wrong seat and maybe embarrassed, maybe he had a girl with him. Maybe he knew the tickets were fake, and got embarrassed. That's the only reason you would react that way. Because if your tickets were valid, it was just a matter of moving seats. I don't think it would have been that big of a deal. So I think it was more to it than just, obviously, for him to react that violently and beat the guy like that. And got released to his parents. That's how young he was. And I don't think they actually ask for IDs when you go into concerts anyway.
I think certain concerts, they should be ID. You should be 18, especially with the language that goes on with these concerts. I think you should be ID'd unless you're with an adult. I think that's how it should be. But I just hope this man recovers well and that he continues to go back to work if that's what he chooses. But that kid needs to get what's coming to him. That's my belief.
And it was saying, read the article, it said people just stood by and recorded and stuff like that. That's how we've always been. Nobody really blocked the fight. Nobody stopped fights.
Who raised you?
Yeah, they TK Kirkland. Yeah, nobody stops fights. When you kid, people gather around for the fight. Nobody really stops the fight until somebody's like, really beat down. Then they'll maybe say, "Oh man, get off of him, get off her," one of those kind of things. Nobody stops fight. Now you just got phones to record. Usually, the person who tries to be the good Samaritan to stop the fight gets
beat up or something, killed or something like that because they're trying to intervene.
Yeah, so nobody stops fights, and but those are all other kids probably around there too.
That's crazy.
As well. So.
Well, you think about who's at the concert. Who's the person who was giving the concert?
NBA YoungBoy, but I don't know his music.
He?
I just know his name. I don't know his
and
music.
he's a young boy.
Obviously.
But
so, I don't blame him for that, but still, it's the crowd he's gonna bring. So.
Exactly. So, watching the NBA replays the other day, I see Coach Cheryl Reeves, WNBA, Coach Cheryl Reeves got ejected, and she went off.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, I don't know what she was saying, but they had to hold her back from this referee, and I think it was because Alyssa Thomas. Her foul on, it wasn't a foul, they didn't call a foul on Nafisa. So I think that's what she wanted. But what are your thoughts on that?
I thought it was hilarious because
I thought
I
I
don't
loved
see
it.
many WNBA coaches get like that. Especially the way she did. She came on the court. She knew she was gonna get kicked out when you do it like that. She didn't care. She snapped. They had to hold her back. But going back, it's Nafisa Collier. She's got kind of like a poster child for the WNBA. She's a great player. I like her a lot. I think Asia Wilson is the best there is, honestly. But Nafisa, I like a lot. And I, you know, behind the Aces, I hope they win the championship. But Alyssa Thomas, I like a lot. She's aggressive.
Very aggressive. And if you saw the play, you'd be like,
I
that
saw
should have been a foul.
It was they. Yeah, you could have called it. It was ugly, but Alyssa Thomas is a rough player. She's aggressive. She's gonna be that way. Her and Nafisa were banging just the other day, and so
yeah, that first game we were
yeah,
watching,
they were banging.
remember?
And Alyssa Thomas, you have to bang with Alyssa Thomas.
Yes.
Because she's that way.
Yes, you have to be very aggressive.
And she's a good player though, and I like her a lot. But you're gonna have to bang with it. And Nafisa's not really that way. You know, she's not backing down. She wasn't backing down from it. She's just not like Alyssa Thomas. No, she's not like Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah.
And Alyssa Thomas got that dog in her.
Yeah.
And she's got it in her. So, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was hilarious, and she got her money's worth, and she's suspended for. I think the next game is Monday.
So the game 4.
Game 4, she's suspended for that one, but they'll be all right. I think Phoenix may take that series anyway, though.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
But so we were talking about football, and there were some teams in Ireland today, and they were the Steelers in Minnesota, and Steelers played a really good game.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers did his thing today.
Yeah.
So I was really proud of them. The defense, they did really, really well. It's like the old Steelers, you know, when Roethlisberger was there. So I really enjoyed that game. You didn't see all of it. I did.
No, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
So, third quarter, I think I fell asleep. Woke up, it was like minute.
Yeah.
Woke up like a minute left in the game.
Yeah.
You know, happy they won though.
Yes.
I need a good nap. Got to watch the other games, but anyway.
Happy for Mike.
Yes, I want Mike to really. I want him to get another Super Bowl before he gets out of there.
I do too.
And at least make a good run at it. And I think he got a good squad this time. And DK Metcalf is really doing his thing too. So definitely.
Bravo.
Yeah, bravo. Definitely.
Bravo. So there's this Uber driver who picked up this young man, and this is our feel good story for today. He picked up this young man, and he actually stayed with him while he was in the hospital. So what had happened was this young man had hurt himself and had to go to the hospital, and he had. So I'm thinking. Give me a second. He he didn't have good insurance. That's what really got him to get the Uber, because he didn't want to pay for a he didn't want to pay for ambulance. He was he slammed into a ditch, and I think he broke his wrist.
What was he doing?
He was riding a bike. No, a skateboard.
Okay.
He was riding a skateboard. So this Uber driver goes, he calls for Uber. The guy picks him up, gets him in his car, takes him to the hospital. This man, the Uber driver, checks him in and stays with him for 8 hours. Now, what's even better about this is this young man, the one who broke his wrist, his brother had died of leukemia. So he was feeling down and out and just, really not feeling his best. So this man stayed with him until his aunt came, or until he was discharged. Actually, his aunt came and they bonded. Now they have a friendship. But I think that this is a really good, because the Uber driver was a black man. The guy who hurt his wrist was a white guy.
Oh.
And the guy who broke his wrist, he says that he just hopes people will take from his story a message about the power of human connection, how simple acts of compassion can create bonds and change lives. He says the world is so divided right now, and what we need is love and kindness. And I can't think of a more kinder gesture from that Uber driver, that he stayed with this man who he did not know, he's a stranger, losing out on money, but he stayed with this man because I don't know if he felt the spirit that he needed him there or what. I just thought it was a really really good story, and we have to learn to love on one another. It doesn't matter the color, the sex, the gender, whatever it is. You have to. I mean, the world just needs kindness like that. What are your thoughts?
I agree with you. Bravo to you, to that gentleman, and at least hopefully they stay in contact, with each other. And
They have been.
okay, good. And I hope if something like that comes my way, I will do whatever the right thing is, regardless of who the individual is. I will do the right thing. So, bravo to you, and definitely need more of that.
Yes, I agree. So, you see my hair.
You see
I take my braids out. I took my braids out, and I think it's kind of cute.
It is. It's gorgeous.
I think it's really, really cute. I think people really like it, but they noticed I didn't have my braids, so they really love the braids. So I think I might get the braids again. But I finally go get my hair washed after like a couple months, and it's gonna be like heaven. I'll probably go to sleep.
This is your third hairstyle in 3 months.
Yes. But I'm thinking
I
about
like
going.
that.
I'm thinking about going ahead and getting my braids in a different way. This next time, but I actually love them because they were so convenient. Now taking them down was a doozy. It took me about 4 hours, and that's no joke. That's cutting it where I thought my hair may have ended, and then unbraiding it and pulling it out. But just loving on my hair, and can't wait for the next style. So that's it for me.
Okay.
I don't want to leave you tomorrow though.
Yeah, well,
The weekend's over.
Yeah. Well, once I drop you off, it'll be just that I'll be gonna pick you back up again. So.
Yeah, because I work 5 to 1, but I still like to be at home with him. So
Well, you don't need to get to the building till about 7.
yeah, because I can do that.
Yeah. So we'll be alright. We'll be good. Anyway, thank you. And this has been another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. See you in the next episode.